Hi guys, welcome back. Sid here on the Mage server, and we're going to do another one today. I know I've been doing a lot of ones recently, but let me just skip to here. So I've been doing a bit of research. We've got the Infernal one core I've researched, which I thought, oh, that sounds interesting. It's Infernal. And this will go up to 150, which is a good size wand. But it recharges in the nether. So it's certainly one, but I think I'm missing pride shards. I've got no idea how to even go about getting pride shards. I took them all upstairs, didn't I? But I'm fairly... Oh, hello. So then I had a look at the blood staff core. Now the blood staff core, apart from needing a demon shard, which is going to be a pain, only holds 50 vis, rather than the other staffs, or staves, which hold a lot more. And I'm kind of thinking, well, 50 is not much use to me. So then I thought, well, let's have a look over this way at the Living Wood one core. So I've done this research. Now the Living Wood one core is obviously Botania linked. Uses a whole load of runes, mana diamond and some living wood to make the dormant thing. And then apparently you infuse that in a mana pool to awaken it, and then you got the mana steel caps, which again are fairly straightforward. So I thought, I haven't done any Botania for a while, so maybe that might be a way to go. So I've been looking at the runes, and we've got all the basics. So we are going to need to start off with all the basic runes: water, earth, air and fire. So I'm going to grab the stuff together for those, and then we're going to need to start making runes of spring, runes of summer. I'll probably need to do a couple of each of the basics, or 2 lots of, to get the various bits. And we're going to need a rune of mana. I'm not sure whether rune of lust. Hello, do we need that one? Do we need a rune of lust? No, we don't need a rune of lust. I'll have to make sure that we don't go mad, and it's not hugely expensive in terms of one coreage. So I am going to grab the stuff necessary for some basic runes to start off with, and I will see you down in the Botania infusion chamber. Right, so we're down back in that Botania basement. I haven't been here in a long time, apart from to reset these flowers. Here's my Infusion Altar. So what I am going to do is I'm going to set up this mana pool here, and I'm going to set up this here, and somewhere in here, there we go, I'm going to drop that in there. I've also brought my pure daisy down with us, so we can... Oh, I've got all these damn seeds. I wanted seeds, because I'm a little bit shy on living rock, so we can have this running at the same time. Oops! I think I broke my plant. Don't let that do its thing. So that's charged. Let me just go and grab another. Hang on, that needs wanding, doesn't it? I think. Where are we? Despairing power. There we go. I need that anyway. So let that fill up. This should be pretty much ready, so let's get on and do the first one, which is going to be the rune of water, which is bone meal. Well, I suppose we ought to really get some mana steel going first, and then this mana diamond sorted as well, so we can just grab a whole load, because I'm going to want it anyway. We'll do a mana diamond. and the mana diamond is actually an ingredient, so that will go in there. And I also want a couple of those in there. Right, I've got all this bloody crap here I need to get rid of, but not a problem, not a problem at all. Are you full? Yeah, you are, good. So the first one we're going to do is it's going to be a bone meal, a sugar cane. Oh, what was it again? Oh, that Grecken is going to get on my nerves. Fishing rod. A fishing rod and a mana steel. And this is going to be pretty much the same process just as these go. The animation is not quite so smooth on the server as it is on the Tolkiencraft 2 single player, but you know, you can't have everything. And let me just get you out of the way. We need one of you, and we'll just and that should give us. Oh, it only gives you one on this. Interesting. Oh, we're definitely going to need more than that then. On the Tolkiencraft, it's get 2 per infusion, so yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to be going through zapping these runes out. What else did we want? Fishing rod, a thingy, and a mana steel. Which is going to take a while. And I will be back with you once we've got a little bit to show for our efforts. So, see you in a mo. Okay, I've done the basic runes. I've done 3 of each of those. So now we're going to get on to the next one. So this is the Rune of Spring, which is 3 oak saplings, a wheat, and let me get my lexicon going. I've got to make a cake for the last one. Fire and water. So a water and a fire, and then it is zap it. Whoop, I filled the pool up again, and once that's ready, it's going to take a bit more mana, I think, because it's a more complex infusion, but once we're there, we should have a Rune of Spring. Helps if you can throw a block. There we go. 1 Rune of Spring. Right, then we need the Rune of... What's the next one? I think it's... Lost my book. Where are you? Where are you, book? Rune of Summer, which is 2 sand, slime ball, melon, earth, and air. So it's a melon, slime ball, 2 sand, we need an earth, and an air. Let me just get my living rock ready, zap it. So yeah, this is probably out of the 3 ones I've made, probably the most complex just to get the raw materials together. And of course, I'm going to have 1 of each, so I'm going to have to really hope that that minor instability is minor. I may go try and get a few heads from the mob spawner before we actually do this, see whether I can add a little bit more stability to it. So we've got a Rune of Summer, a Rune of Spring. We can add those to the mix. Bang. Rune of Spring, Rune of Summer, and I'm just going to double check. Spring, summer, yeah, it's just autumn and winter I need. So autumn is 3 oak leaves. That, and now autumn again, there's going to be a combination of these 2, so it's air and no, it is fire and air. So the last one should be earth and water, hopefully, for winter. If I've calculated this all correctly, which of course, if you know my maths, is not very likely. So then I've just got to get the ones for the winter, and as I say, that involves a cake, and I honestly cannot remember the last time I made a cake in Minecraft. So I'm going to have to go and get all the ingredients together for that, because I know I've not got milk to hand, for example. But that's that one down. So the last thing we need is winter, and as I say, that involves a couple of snow blocks, white wool, cake, and those 2 rooms. So let me go and grab a cake, and we'll get that room made, and I will be right back with you. Right, there's only one rune left to do, and that is the mana rune, which needs a mana pearl and 5 mana steel. I'm just going to double check it is 5. Yes, it is. So yeah, 5 mana steel, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana pearl. Off you go. Zap it. Going to take a bit of mana, because obviously it's a mana rune. and then we have everything we need to make the rod. Oh, let's just have a little stretch there while we wait for this to finish. Oh, that was good. I felt the bones crack. And that's it. The mana rune is in the bag. So we should have everything we need for the infusion. Arcane infusion now, not Botania infusion. So let's recall back up to the laboratory and get this set up correctly, because this is, let me have a look. I don't really need the hoppers actually. This uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh crap. And I think I have got not 10. Oh. We'll get this eventually. I always do that. But this should be interesting because as to how fast it recharges from a mana tablet. Yep, I'm 1 short. Of course I am. So what was the recipe on these things again? No. I'm going to have to do it the hard way, am I? I'll be so glad when we moved up to 1.7 and we can... I think so. We need arcane blocks. They are just that. Or stone around that. And I've got stone on me, I believe. So we should be able to do that no problem. To get our 10th one. This is actually a surprisingly complicated... Let's use nature. So yeah, this is a surprisingly complex insufficient vis. Okay. Backpack please. Stick you in there. I don't even know why I bother keeping hold of that, you know. Make me 2. Oh, now I've got 11, so I've got plenty. And we'll take you back. In fact, we'll stick you on my hotbar for now. Right, so we should be good to get this infusion set up. At least in as far as getting it laid out. So if it is 10, and I'm just going to double check my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be 3 and then 3 at either side and then 2. So if I go 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and then no. One and two and 1 and 2. And then we're going to need our bag. We're going to need one of those out. We're going to need a mana diamond and all of those runes. Right. Let's have a look. So we're going mana diamond, winter, autumn, summer, spring. So diamond, winter, if I were winter, there we go, winter, autumn, summer, and then spring, and then we're going air, earth, fire, water. Air, earth, fire, and water, and last but by no means least, mana, and then living wood in the middle. So the last thing we need to do is check our requirements. 32 arbor, 8 herber. Well, I know arbor is stocked to the hilt, it is. Herber, yep, no problem. 16 precantatio, 8 census, 16 victus. Precantatio is fine, census is fine. Victus is empty. Ooh, that's not good. 16 victus, so I need to go and get something with lots of victus in it. Let's have a think. Potions of healing, that's one we could use. Fish, steak, chicken. Let's go. I'm fairly certain potions of healing have got that, and I know I've got loads of potions of healing because of my courtesy of my spawner. Let me go and scan one of those, because I need, was it 16, which is not a lot. It's not a lot. Helps if I tell myself that. Right. Oh no, that's Sano, not Victus. Oh, I'm gonna need something else then, aren't I? Let's go and have a look what we got. So yeah, and that will give us the 3 linked ones to the. Once we've got all this, we'll have all the ones that are linked to things. So raw pork, chop. Problem is, I've cooked most of my meat. I've got 1 steak. That's got nothing. What have eggs got? I don't think eggs. Oh, they're in food, aren't they? Have I even scanned an egg? Doesn't look like it. There we go. That is our source of Victus. So I'm going to go and get a couple of stacks of eggs. We'll get those processed through and we should be good to go. So back in a mo, guys. Right, we've got everything. We've got the Victus, we've got 32 Victus, we've got pretty much everything we need. So, fingers crossed. And off you go. Minor instability. I put a couple more heads in. I had a couple of zombie heads, so with a bit of luck, let me get that out of the way actually, so when I pick things up I can put them straight back if they get zapped off. I shouldn't talk about instability really, because it's always when I talk about it that it happens. I'm not going to tempt fate. Oh, items going in. Slowly. Oh, so close. So close. Yes. So dormant living wood wand. Anyway, now the next thing we need to do is go and make our mana steel caps. Which we'll do it here. Whack that in there. Oh, I suppose we need to get the mana steel as well, don't we? So grab that, and we will turn you into nuggets. 1 and 2. Bang. Now these are inert as well. Let me just put those back, and let's go and infuse them. Infuse or enthuse? That is the question. Can we get them enthusiastic? Alright, let's run down here. I'll also need to check how long I've been recording, because I've got no idea. I've not really been monitoring it, but... So, living wood. Oh, it didn't use a lot. And then... mana steel caps. So, let's recall back up to the Mage. The Thorncraft section, and we can go plob, 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 mana steel entwined living wood wand. Lovely. And that should now be charging off of my mana tablet. It is. So I've essentially now got 3 self-charging ones. We've got that one, we've got the Vintian boss, which draws from a mana. We've got this one, which draws from my blood magic pool, and we've got this one, which draws from my mana tablet. So I assume you are charging. We'll stick those two because these both need to charge on my hotbar. Which gives us a lot of options, really, in terms of, you know, which ones to use, and going out grabbing nodes, and anything that involves lots of mana, really. So I suppose the next thing we need to do is, well, first thing I need to do is check how long I've been recording. So I'll do that, and I will be right back. Okay, I've been going about 23 minutes, so one thing I thought I could do, just to finish off, is I've got quite a lot of blue infinity orbs, so we should, I hopefully, be able to max out our blue spells. So we can take those, for example, because I've got the 2 blues there. These are all green and red, green and red. You are red, red and red. So then we come down into the utility section, and these are all green again. So I don't think we're going to get to use all of these infinity orbs, to be honest. Oh, we could use that, but obviously not until I've got Dispel and Zone. So we're not going to. So let's have a look. Let's use an infinity orb. I don't want to use them all up willy-nilly, if you will. Swift, repel. But this should unlock a hell of a lot of stuff for us, which would be interesting, to say the least. Okay, and then we're into here. Target non-solid blocks. Yep, and then we've got... No, let's jump over there. We've got Wizard's Autumn. I don't know if I ever use that, but you know, it's possible. So how many have we got down here? 1, 2, 3. They are green. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 greens, red, red. So I've got 4, and then on the talents 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that should give us a talent. We can take the affinity gains. Down here we can take plough, plant, charm, and water breathing. And I think there's only that one. What was it? There was a blue one hidden off down somewhere. I can't remember where it was now. What was it? Oh yeah, shield. So we only need one of these infinity orbs, and then we could. I'll stick you in there for now. So the only other thing is I've still got one. I don't need any blue infinity orbs then. I've still got. I did take all the blues down here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. So there was one particular spell which we've got, which is the old red spell, and that is flight. So we could, in theory, now make a flight spell. Now, whether I'm able to get all the materials together for this or not, I don't know. But if we go with a self, have we got duration? No. I thought we had. The. No. Mining power, no. I thought we had the spell duration thing. What is that called? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Modifiers. Bounce, damage, feather, touch, gravity, heal, mining power, prosperity. Obviously not. So I need another red, I think, to get the... Yeah, I'm going to need another red to do that, and it's no point making a fly spell without that. So I need another red orb. I'm level 49 mage at the moment, so we're not a million miles off. So I can always go. I'm going to have to go mining anyway at some point in the not too distant future, because my iron reserves are looking pretty dire. I mean, that's it. That's all I've got in iron at the moment. So I am going to have to go and do some mining, maybe caving. I may do some caving now. That is full, and it's used nearly a mana pool, so a mana tablet. So it's not as effective as we might like in terms of its economy of charging. But that shouldn't be a problem, because we can always leave that there for now. We can always pop it in and recharge it easily enough. This is nearly fully charged again, so that's pretty good. But I think I'm probably going to leave it at that next time. So until next time, which I think I may look at getting some. I mean, I've got the one focus of warding, but I've not built any of the other one foci. So that might be worthwhile, and there is a whole load of one foci down here. So like heal, destroy. This stuff that arrow, that was a bit crud, to be honest, when I tried it last time. But there's quite a few one foci that we can play around with on this section, the Thorncraft extras as well. Yeah, so maybe have a look at some one foci next time, and also look at maybe doing a bit of mining. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.